Here's the mead, YouTube. I see the fermentation taking place with the chocolate. The balloon is inflating like it's supposed to. And I think I'd rather have it in the balloon than leaking all over the place. The lid is only nice and tight and it's taped up. And let this ferment for a week, and then we're going to filter it. The chocolate should ideally dissolve into the liquid before we strain it. People are worried about me putting bacon in my mead, but I assure you it'll be fine. Because the bacon, it's bacon bits. They're already cooked. I would never put raw bacon in my mead. That's retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the bacon in here is. It's bacon bits, like I use on my cooking videos. The bacon I put in my meat is already pre-cooked, and it's cured. It's fully cooked and cured, so it'll be just adding bacon flavor to it. So we'll be just fine. But now it's fermenting like I want it to. It finally stopped leaking, and we got all this delicious mead making here. I did use the 1148 or blah, god damn it, the 1118 yeast. I do have some turbo yeast, YouTube, that will ferment the alcohol in 24 hours, and within a week it'll give you 20 AVB. I'll be using that on my next batch of mead. My next batch of mead is going to be a apple cinnamon mead. Not quite as crazy on the flavor as this one right here, which is chocolate, peanut butter, banana, bacon, Reese's peanut butter cup, mango mead. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Right now, I'm just going to let it sit and do its thing. Try not to shake it too much. I could take it out now and show you what it looks like up close because it's dark outside. And you don't want sunlight hitting this if you're making a mead. All that chocolate's going to dissolve into that damn juice that we have here. All the banana chunks and the chocolate syrup are fluid to the top with the peanut butter and some of the bacon bits, but that's alright. I'll not be fucking with this wine unless the balloon gets like ginormously big, and then we'll have to release some of that pressure. But the nice thing about the 1118 yeast, it may take 48 hours or more to ferment and do its thing, but like it doesn't inflate your bottle as quickly, so it works. Ideally, I want to try this on Halloween, because with Halloween coming around the corner, YouTube, people be trick-or-treating and eating candy. I thought that'd be kind of cool to have like a candy-flavored mead. But as soon as I get the funds up, I'm going to be ordering some more mead-making ingredients, and I want to make a big old gallon of apple cinnamon mead with the other yeast. I had some fans send me some turbo yeast. It ferments the mead in like 24 hours. And if you give it about a week, according to the pack, it'll give you a 20 ABV by volume, but you have to use a warm water to activate it before you add the yeast. So it is what it is. My only complaint with this is I filled the bottle up with too much stuff. That was the only issue. Put too many sweet ingredients in it, but that's all right. That's what caused it to overflow, and but we got it taken care of, YouTube. I see the fermentation bubbles happening right here. So this ought to be an interesting mead right here. I'm gonna give this mead a week and 2 days to ferment with all the chocolate, the straw. Excuse me. I'll get my last batch mixed up with this one, but I will say this. My last batch of mead, the strawberry banana mead I made as of last, was simply delicious. I would recreate my last batch exactly the way I did it. That turned out really fucking good. People are worried about me getting sick with this, and I'm like, I haven't gotten sick with the goddamn mead yet, so we'll be fine. But yeah, if that mead gets to be balloon gets to be a bit too big, then we're gonna have to burp it. But this is a slow rising whatchamacallit, yeast, so it'll be fine. The 1118 may take longer to ferment, but that's alright. Some things are worth the wait. But it's the weekend, and I wanted to give you a close-up, show you what I do with this mead here. I ended up taking the balloon after I tightened the lid on there all the way, and just stretching it over the entire lid, putting some painter's tape to hold that balloon down, and then putting a ponytail holder around that to really cinch it. Now, if your balloon is these balloons are a little smaller than the lid that I'm using here, so that's the only reason I'm adding the tape. But it's a little redneck, but it works. If all goes according to plan, this is going to be just as tasty as the goddamn mead that I made last time, if not better, because it'll have chocolate, peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter cups, banana, mango, and bacon. Chocolate peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter cups, banana, mango, and bacon. Yeah. I always wanted to try making my own wine, and I'm sort of getting into it. I'm not very professional with it, but that's all right. Looks a little funky with the chocolate coating the inside of it, but I don't care. I'm hoping all that chocolate syrup and those Reese's peanut butter cups at the bottom, right here, and the syrup right here, will all melt and everything. All that mush right here is bananas floating to the top with the chocolate syrup that I used. I may not have to add 2 more cups of sugar to it when I go to strain it, just because with all the sugar that I already added to this newest batch of mead, you know, it should be more than enough. But my next batch of mead, like I said, I'm planning to do a apple cinnamon mead, and that should require less ingredients. That'll be a big old gallon of that when I make it. But I like making my own alcohol. It's fun. I've been doing my research. I'm subscribed to a couple of alcohol making channels. And I've had pretty decent results with the mead I have been making these last couple of batches. And with it being Halloween, I wanted to do a Halloween themed mead. After I strain it into the bottle, I'm going to wait a little bit longer to try it. This one I might just save until like Halloween. It's got chocolate in it. You know what I'm saying? Prepping this mead was not the prettiest preparation, but we got it. One of my fans texted me and said, well, at least you found a hobby you seem to be getting into. And I says, yeah, it's all right, I guess. I'm being kind of modest because, generally speaking, this is a really fun hobby. I like doing it. I like making my own homemade hooch. It's right up my alley of drink combos, you know. When I get the funds together, I'll start a gallon of apple cinnamon mead. People are like, you should make more than one bottle. And I'm like, well, I would if I could, but, you know, it is what it is. How to piss off a Republican redneck in 2023. That's a good old can of Budweiser, yes, sir. They probably serve with Folds of Honor, which is, I'm guessing, a military charity, which is pretty, you know what I'm saying? Like Dylan Mulvaney, you shouldn't be mad at Bud Light, Budweiser. You know, it's their customer base. It is what it is. He tried selling, albeit Dylan Mulvaney's transgendered face on a can to a bunch of rednecks. And you know how rednecks are. They love their guns. Most of them are diehard Republicans. It's like, well, you can fuck your sheep after drinking too much alcohol, but don't you dare put Dylan Mulvaney on the can, you fucking virtue signaling sons of bitches. Yeah, that's a welcome to Wyoming moment. Oh, jeez. Jokes aside, I want to crack some jokes here because, you know, it's Friday night and I got a can of beer. Give you a meat update and some shitty stand-up. You might be from Wyoming if your truck has a bigger lift on it than Dolly Parton's boobs. Yeah, you might be from Wyoming if you need a damn tetanus shot to drive your pickup truck. You might be from Wyoming if You met your future ex-wife at the rodeo. Now, there are two ways a woman can fuck you. Sex and divorce. Yeah. You never hear them complaining about that, but when it's like, oh, hey, when the ladies ain't getting paid the same amount of money as their male counterpart, I'm all for them getting equal pay and everything, but you never hear a peep out of these broads when you see some dude getting screwed over in divorce court. And it's like, well, there's a reason why men make more money than women do. It's because 95 to 100% of men will lose a divorce court battle and then be forced to pay child support. So, the way society looks at it, it's like, well, she pushed it out, so you got to pay child support. That's just how it works. Unless you want to trade spaces, you know, have your asshole stretched to the size of a watermelon. And here's Kid Rock shooting his AR-15 America and shooting up a case of Bud Light. I'm like, yeah, Bud Light don't give a shit. That's just free advertisement, bud. And I'm like, who gives a flying rat's ass, okay? Yes, Dylan Mulvaney's annoying, but that's beside the fucking point. Drinking the beer is not going to make you gay or trans. Jesus Christ, people are so retarded. It's ridiculous. And I'll tell you what, YouTube, I'm sick and tired of gender politics anymore. It's just like, if you use terms like breastfeeding, you offend some trans person, and then they go off on this rant about how that gender-inclusive language is not appropriate. But if you don't respect their choice in gender, you're a bigot. I'm like, so it's only transphobic half the time when it's convenient for you and your political talking points. But hey, don't shoot the asshole trying to figure it out. As far as I'm concerned, if you want to turn your dick into a fake vagina, you have fun with that. Yeah, when it's like these goddamn vegans. I tell you what, these vegans are such fucking hypocrites. You know what I'm saying, YouTube? We don't miss meat. Bullshit! It tastes just like beef. Yeah, you're full of shit. Beyond beef, more like beyond disgusting. And like they look down, some of these assholes, they act like they're fucking Jesus Christ because they're vegan, you know? People like that are just the worst. Yeah. Well, I don't murder animals for my food. I eat carrots. So you're gonna give me shit for eating a rabbit for my meat, but you're the asshole that steals the rabbit's food, which then not only kills plants, which are a living thing, but it also starves the animal to death. But then you want to give me shit because I eat meat. Kiss my Asperger's. The whole inclusive argument. Can you be inclusive of trans people without excluding us biologically gendered folks? Because that's what creates the fucking divide. It's not what fucking beer you drink. Fucking Christ. That's good beer, folks. That's just it. This chick, Alyssa, the head executive for marketing for Anheuser-Busch, she's worked for other companies, including King Cobra, malt liquor, and I'm just like, okay, that's cool. So she's got the advertisement experience. Cool. And Anheuser-Busch not wanting to look like a complete bunch of sexist assholes. Like, hey, we hired a chick. Cool. Meanwhile, this bitch goes on the internet and says that her customer, that and I quote, Anheuser-Busch customer base is out of touch and fratty. I'm like, some of the Bud Light commercials are not what you'd call PC, but that's what makes them funny. Like the one where the guy's like, oh, hey, honey, I sold that sex tape of us and used it to buy a boat and lap dances, but here's a Bud Light. Oh, jeez. How the fuck would that work in today's pop culture? A new Bud Light commercial might be in need. The wife comes home to her husband and says, and I quote, oh, I'm sleeping with my boss because he's got a bigger dick and he makes more money. Also, she identifies now as trans, and you have to respect that. And she's taking the retirement money that they had and divorcing his ass, making him pay child support, and using that money to get herself a fake penis. And when the dude's about to lose his shit, she just goes, I'm sorry, he just goes, but that's okay, here's a Bud Light. Friday and out of touch. Could you imagine, though, if, like, Victoria's Secret came out and said that their female line base is too skinny and slutty and out of touch? They would lose so many fucking sales, dude. So I'm like, what's the difference? Not a whole lot of difference, because boobs and beer are awesome. I seen a chick walking out of the store and I said, nice cans, honey. And she goes, excuse me? And I said, I was talking about the cans of beer in your hand. Geez, where's your mind going? Yeah, have you met my new girlfriend, Jackie? Jackie? Yeah, Jackie Daniels. We got a relationship, and let me tell you, it's on the rocks. Oh boy. Now, fellas, you with me on this? Argue with a woman or have a hangover that hurts like hell. Which one you choosing? I think most of us would choose the damn hangover. Ugh. Like, ow, 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 my head. I mean, you get the same frickin' results. Massive pounding headache. Huh. And most guys would really be pounding that sweet of age pussy. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want a fucking pounding headache from you fucking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want to get mad at the whole mansplaining term? Well, that is just karma, fellas, for years of women being accused of nagging us to death. Which I'm like, you know, the old saying, tit for tat. Yeah, women are sick and tired of being told they just nag all the time, so their response is, you just mansplain all the time. And I'm like, oh yeah, insert the word man in front of every word and it automatically becomes sexist. Of course, the average overly horny male doesn't hear the word ist. All they hear the word is, oh, she said sex. Not like that, you asshole. She called you a raging sexist. Well, I'm not a raging sexist, but that chick over there is kind of cute. I got something else that's raging, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, good old Budweiser since 1876. So, like, if America was founded in 1776 or 75, whatever, fucking, then theoretically that this beer was founded 100 years after America's birth. That's pretty fucking boss. And Budweiser is not a damn sponsor. This is just free advertisements. And I assure you that my next batch of mead is going to be a lot simpler to make. I've already got it planned out in here. Just get a bunch of homemade mead stacked up. You know, pretty straightforward. And it's what it is. People can't just admit that they're transphobic. So they gotta find some other way to fucking piss on Anheuser-Busch. And I'm like, you know what? Drink what the fuck you want to drink and fuck what everybody else thinks. Straight up. Straight the fuck up. I think people who get pissed off at you for drinking a Bud Light are secretly trans. That's what I think. Because I support trans rights, marijuana legalization, gun rights, and abortion rights. If that triggers you, kiss my American independent ass. Within reason. Nah. You want to call yourself a she, even though you were born a he, that's fine, but you shouldn't be allowed to enter the female restroom unless you got the lady parts. Hey, you want to be a female so goddamn bad, you should already have a fucking vagina. That's all I'm saying. If women, you know, they may be unfair to certain individuals, but like you identify as a woman now, so you're part of the fellow woman thing, right? So if other women are feeling uncomfortable because you as a woman are in there, I mean, can you really call her a woman if she's got a penis? So I'm pretty sure that's not how biology works. Yeah, we call it hermaphrodites. It's gotten so goddamn bad that now LGB does not want to be a part of the TQIA plus. They're having a little rainbow civil war now. Yeah, dear general gender theory. This is general pronouns. You will surrender, or my side will attack your side. Now you can piss off both sides by just flying the LGBTQ flag. And if it's got a combination of the trans flag and every, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's got to have a fucking flag anymore. It's like, well, there's only one goddamn flag that matters, and it should be the United States of America's flag. I thank you. We gotta draw the line on who the fuck we let have a pride flag. Don't get me started on that nasty shit. Like this group over here likes to jack off with their own shit. That's gross. You know? And they got a shit fucker's pride flag. And I tell you what, it's some crazy shit. Literally. Like, and you know what? They have a Pride Day too and everything, you know? It's like, you believe this shit? Yeah, well, you think that's crazy. This group over here likes to fuck pelicans. Say what? Yeah, it's a bit weird. And why the fuck are these assholes trying to fuck pelicans? I'll never fucking know, YouTube. And like, what the fuck would that pride flag even look like? Just a pelican going, Oh, you're so bad. Birds of a feather flock together, you kinky son of a bitch. I've heard of choking the chicken, but you're bad. It's went beyond choking the chicken, you goddamn one. Yeah. Hey, if they call jerking off your dick choking the chicken, maybe they can call female masturbation poking the pelican. You know, because pelicans like to eat fish. Anyone? If it smells like salmon, keep on a slamming. If it smells like trout, get the fuck out. You ever try to fuck a woman when she's pissed off? It ain't happening. Oddly similar to the pelican, ain't it? And so if a woman says, does this dress make me look fat? That is a trap. We call it a booby trap, fellas. You tell her what she wants to hear, and she's going to go, well, you're an asshole. It's like, So, you know what you say to her? You look great in that dress, honey. Stop calling yourself fat, damn it. It's 2023. It's body positivity, man. Did you just say man? Like, yeah, man, like the hippie literal sense. Oh my god, could you not do that gender-specific language? I wasn't oh. Oh my god. See, now you gotta be, like, super careful about your language because you might offend somebody, you know? Some jack-off in Starbucks has got their man bun too damn tight. Did you just call it a man bun? Oh, I'm so visibly triggered right now. It's called a person bun because women can wear them too. Okay, a hair bun. There we go. Someone mislabeled your damn pronouns and spelt them wrong on your Starbucks coffee. And by God, you were so fucking outraged. You're on Twitter just... And you and your little mob of people get that poor bastard from Starbucks fired. Like, oh, we're gonna cancel you. You know what cancel culture is? It's more like cancer culture, am I right? Because fucking Jesus Christ. I mean, when you cancel people for the right reasons, you know, like this guy's being a real fucking dick. Like, you're canceled. Okay, fine. When you're using the power of cancel culture responsibly, not just because, you know, your Gen Z feelings were hurt. Wham. If you were really secure with who you are as a person, you're not going to let someone misgendering you get to you. You just ignore these fucking punks, dude. Real talk. You want to see some real bullying? We all getting bullied, dude. It's really how you let it affect you. You know what I'm saying? But some of these Gen Z fuckers are just like, oh my god, you guys. I need like 4 months to recuperate from this. It's like, dude, it's gonna be okay. Don't call me a dude. I'm not. It's like I wasn't meaning dude in like the literal sense of, hey, man, you know, it was just, oh my god. All of a sudden you're like chilled back lingo becomes offensive and you're not even trying to be offensive. It's so irritating. Like, what's up here? What's your deal today, dude? It's like, oh my god. Stop saying the word dude. It's like, dude, I wasn't trying to be like, oh, gender specific. I was just saying, dude, what's up? Huh. Look, grab some brewskis. Huh. Oh, geez, can't call it a tall boy anymore because, you know, that's sexist. Oh, my God. Stacey, oh, my God. He said tall boy. I'm, like, offended now. Oh, my God. You want to go to Tarzan and get some za? Like, English, motherfucker, do you speak it? I'm sorry, we'll call it a tall can. Okay, because there you go. Because, like, there are some chicks who, like, drink Budweiser, okay? Oh, my God. Imagine being so offended by everything that overhear a conversation that doesn't even fucking involve you. Some random strangers on his phone like, yeah, man, I gotta stop by the liquor store and got some tall boys. I'll be right there. Click. Oh my God, did you just say tall boys? I'm like offended now. And I care why. Oh, you know what kills me is that when women are like, don't stare at my tits. But if you're man spreading, they can look at you and tell you to close your legs. And it's like, honey, if you want to stare at my balls, can I take you out for coffee first? No, go ahead, fellas. Try that argument. Next time you're man spreading and a woman tells you to close your fucking legs, you can look at her and say, I bet that's not the first time you've been told that. Okay, Cobra. Ripe with boyish attitude, are we? Like, yeah, Cobra could be an asshole, but he's a funny asshole. There's a difference. And rule of thumb, if you got a chick showing off her boobs, don't just bleh, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a test, okay? It is a test that women will give men. Yes, they want you to look, but only if they find you attractive. If you're not her type, it's automatically rape with your eyes. Hey, it's 2023. I'm just repeating the talking points. Don't shoot the messenger. General rule of thumb, you just stare at her face. Look how you doing. The key is to check her out when she's not looking. And don't be super obvious about it. You know, just a quick 2 seconds of nice. And then, whoop, that's it. You sit there and, okay, she's going to think you're creepy. Stop it. Yeah. What it comes down to, YouTube, is how badly do you want your dick sucked? And when a lot of men ask themselves that question, they will bend over backwards. She could say 2 plus 2 equals fish, and you're like, sure it does. Say it with me, fellas. Yes, dear. And like women, it's no different, you know, how badly you want that wedding ring. Mm-hmm. But I'm telling you, women and men are just absolute assholes to each other, YouTube. It's ridiculous. Some bitch divorces her husband, takes the house, and is fucking some other dude in their bed right now while he sits on the futon downstairs. You know what I'm saying? In the house that he paid for. Then you got some douchebag who fucked his girlfriend and then he fucked her best friend right behind her back. And yeah, people are assholes. And I got a true saying for assholes. You know what I'm saying, YouTube? The only asshole I need in my life is my own asshole. I thank you on that. Am I right or am I wrong? The only asshole I need in my life is my own asshole. You use it for pooping and farting. That's pretty much what it's there for. Speaking of pooping, and I know I'm going through a damn dry spell. The only one getting a piece of ass around here is my damn toilet. Happens every time I take a shit. You know? Toilet starts getting all romantic too, like, oh yeah. What are you doing tonight? I'm like, damn, I thought these simps were thirsty, dog. The toilet giving you that look like, oh yeah. Like your toilet's sitting there going, pee in its mouth and poop on its face. And you're just like, you're a kinky bastard. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh god, if toilets could talk, man, the things they would tell us. Yeah. Also, I feel insanely bad for people who can't eat Taco Bell without immediately shitting themselves afterwards. That's gotta suck. You got like 2 minutes to enjoy your chalupas and your Doritos Locos tacos and your Crunch Wraps, and then about uh, 2 goddamn minutes later, all of a sudden Taco Bell's new slogan just became "Think outside of your buns." And please don't leave our bathroom a mess. Bung! Oh yeah, YouTube. I love Taco Bell. It's one of my favorite fast food restaurants. Because when it's like the weekend, you know, and you've been drinking, and you pretty much spent all your money at the bar, and you've got maybe like 20 bucks to your name. You're like, you know what sounds really good right now? Oh, some Taco Bell. Like, you should never fucking drunk text if you can avoid it, but like, try to imagine drunk typing on your Tesla, because those things are a trip, dude. They drive themselves, which is really great, because, you know, they cut down on your drinking and driving, but it's like, your drunk autistic ass goes to type in coordinates, you're like, you get into the car and you're like, oh, I am way too buzzed for this shit. Hold up, I got a Tesla. Ha ha ha. I don't gotta fucking touch the steering wheel. Ha ha ha. Yes. Let's see, they'll give me a DUI now. It drives itself, officer. You type in the fucking coordinates, because at first you get into your Tesla like, hey, Tesla, take me to Taco Bell. Oh shit, I forgot. It doesn't fucking work like that. So like an ex-girlfriend, you gotta fucking drunk text that bitch. Boop 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 boop. You type in one wrong fucking number and it takes you to the next town over. And you wake up from your drunken stupor like, hey, wait a minute. Why the fuck am I in the next town over? Oh, son of a bitch, my car battery's dying. Fuck, this ain't the Taco Bell. Son of a fucking whore. Ridiculous. And whatever you do, do not watch pornography and jack off while you're in your Tesla, because that could lead to some really shitty situations. Like you just hear some rapper come out with a new fucking song. Touching myself in my Tesla. Yeah. I'm giving myself a tug in my Tesla. But what happens when you're so fucking goddamn distracted and the asshole who isn't driving a Tesla fucking crashes into you and you got porn blaring on your fucking Tesla screen like, oh shit. You're sitting there like trying to delete your internet history, stuffing the wads of tissue paper down into the fucking trash can like, nope. Not paying attention to the fucking road like, oh, this is great. This is just fucking great. My fucking Tesla's giving me pop-up ads for Viagra, and it's like, my dick works just fine. The hell is wrong with you? That's always like some bullshit, isn't it? Like, you're watching pornography on the internet, two adults fucking, and you get an ad for a dating website or an ad for Viagra, and it's like, maybe you're like, fuck dating because masturbation's easier. Your fucking hand's not gonna call you in the morning like, do you still think I'm pretty? Oh my god, I had a dream you cheated on me, you bastard. Oh, that's why you were squeezing extra hard in the morning sesh. Well, fuck me. Looking at your right hand like, babe, I would never cheat on you. Bullshit! I saw you with the left hand. Babe, it's not like that, I swear. Meanwhile, when the fucking cops and the ambulance are at the crash site, it's like, so, asshole who crashed into the Tesla, what were you doing? Texting and driving, distracted. Asshole in the Tesla, what were you doing? Nothing, man. I was just minding my own damn business. Next thing you know, man, I got rear-ended. Yeah, well, according to our research, that's not the only thing that got rear-ended. I guess you were watching pornography on your Tesla screen. You're like, fuck it, I'm gonna go from playing Angry Birds to watching a bitch get railed. You heard the new rap song? Yeah, touching myself in my Tesla. Oh, I know. Fucking Drake's put out another banger, dude. I swear. How to tell if your kids are on drugs or alcohol? Do they have Taco Bell wrappers in their living room or in their bedroom trash? Son, I found the empty Taco Bell in your trash. It's not mine. I was holding it for a friend. Don't lie to me, son. Are you smoking pot and drinking alcohol? And that's just kind of how it is with Taco Bell. Either like, this is the shit or it's going to make you shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is some, yeah. You know what Quasimodo's favorite fast food restaurant is? God damn it. It's Taco Bell. Yeah, I went there. I fucking went there, YouTube. There were dad jokes and then there were Josh jokes. And my Josh jokes are fucking worse than dad jokes. So what kind of plumbing do grocery stores have? Well, I heard they use bagpipes. Sir, would that joke take paper or plastic? Clean up on aisle 4. We got a major shitty joke on deck, and it went off. Hold up a second. Oh, fucking goddamn it. Oh, fuck. Smells like Asperger's. Oh, god damn it. It's ridiculous, man. So what happened when the ass needed help with farting and learning how to do it? Well, they hired a private tutor. Ugh. What's a stoner's favorite kind of drums? The bongos, man. The fuck is this goddamn video? Oh, jeez. Not the microphone off the damn desk. Fucking ridiculous, YouTube. An almost an hour-long video. Oh, for fuck's sake. So there's a man, he walk into a bar, and the bar is offering cheeseburgers, all the classic bar food. They're also offering blowjobs for $50, hand jobs for $20, and pussy for $100. Man sees a pretty cocktail waitress. He says, "Are you the lady handing out the hand jobs?" And she goes, "Why, yes, I am." And he says, "Wash my fucking hands before you..." Or, blah, fuck, I fucked that joke up. Idiot! Okay, let's try this again. He says to her, he says, "Wash your fucking hands before you make my fucking bacon cheeseburger." There we go. Yeah, just retell the joke because what's the point? It's fucking stupid. This video sucks, but hey. This video is stupid, but what do you do? Man walks into a bar, sees they're offering your classic bar food, cheeseburgers, all kinds of wings, you know, French fries. They're also offering at this bar, they're offering hand jobs for $20, blow jobs for $50, and good pussy for $100. Man sees a pretty cocktail waitress and he says, "Are you the lady handing out the hand jobs?" And she says, "Yes, she is." And he says, "Well, wash your fucking hands when you're making my bacon cheeseburger and fries." There we go. Way to stick the landing. Ugh. See, welcome to Wyoming. We got 2 seasons. Winter and construction. Like, Cobra, that's why you can't get laid. You think farts are funny. And I'm like, yeah, well, at least I'm not afraid to be myself. Besides, guys are gross, huh, ladies? Shit. At least I don't try to hide behind who I am as a person now. And I don't give a fuck how old you are, farts are hilarious. Okay, if you cannot laugh at a good fart joke, then you're not living life. You know, life is too damn short not to laugh at a good fart joke. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. People are like, hey, Cobra, quit gaslighting everyone. And I'm like, I got your gaslighting right here. Light this damn fart on fire, man. There's your gaslighting. Well, there are 3 cowboys sitting around the damn campfire, all bragging about who's the toughest cowboy in these parts. First cowboy says, I rode a bull with no saddle and no cup, and I hogtied his ass. I'm the toughest fucker in these parts. Second cowboy says, that ain't shit. I bit the head off the rattlesnake and drank the venom and drank its blood. I'm still around. I'm the toughest motherfucker in these parts. Third cowboy sitting there stirring the fire with his dick going, ain't that some shit? Thanks for playing along and watching the stand-up video. That can of Budweiser is done. That's alright. Figured I'd give you a Mead update, let you all know my next flavor that I'll potentially be doing once I get the resources and what have you. And yeah, I'll catch you later.